We're often asked, why don't your window cleaners use ladders to clean windows? We don't use ladders for a few reasons, which should be the same for any reputable company. Health and safety. The HSE website states, users can use ladders in a measured and controlled way. We use them for various tasks, but only for short durations to minimise the risk. If you were to use them all day, every day for window cleaning, the risk of an accident would be extremely high. As a company, it puts our staff at risk of potential life-changing and even threatening injuries. Safety alone, nobody should use ladders to clean windows when equipment on the market offers a safe alternative. Water-fed pole is 100% the safest option as the operator's feet never leave the ground. We will only ever use a water-fed pole to clean all windows on a domestic property. Safety for our company is paramount. We use the best method that doesn't require ladders, water-fed pole. We hear a lot of comments from disgruntled and new customers who have had a bad experience with water-fed poles. Unfortunately, there are a lot of users out there that need to understand how to use this method correctly. In our experience, there are a few reasons why water-fed pole can leave poor results. We have seen a significant increase in window cleaners entering the industry, thinking that it's an accessible start-up business. We see new start-ups buying water-fed pole system and using it with no real clue as to what they should be doing. You can't brush a window a few times and magically the window will be clean. There are various ways a user would get the best results. They may need to rinse more. They may need to be quicker in the cleaning of glass and frames. Their attention to detail may be insignificant. They need help understanding how to clean different types of windows and frames. They may be using water that isn't 100% pure. These are just a few reasons why you may receive or have received poor results from an unskilled operator. On rare occasions, it may not be a user error. The poor results may be down to the actual glass or the window unit. Spotting left from vents. When we take on new customers, we allow our cleaners as long as it takes to get the clean right. Sometimes you may be left with the odd spots that may take a couple of cleans to get rid of, but the most significant cause of leaving runs or marks can be dirty vents. Many window cleaners may stay away from the top of the frames and not clean them due to the fear that they may leave runs or spots. In our experience, this is nothing to fear as long as we get it right from the start. Some vents need ample time to be flushed out to make sure the vents have minimal dirt left. Broken or leaky frames. For us to achieve the best results, a new flawless double glazed UPVC frame would achieve the best results every time. Sometimes it could be tricky with old wooden structures that are not regularly maintained. If there are gaps between the glass and the frames on the edge, then as with vents, water can become contaminated. This is due to the build-up of dirt within the frame, leaving spots or runs. Chalky or oxidised frames. If the UPVC frame has perished over time and the top layer has a chalky residue when you rub your hand over it, a milky substance may be left on the glass. If it does, then the window hasn't been scrubbed and rinsed enough. Metal frames can oxidise over time, which could cause a similar milkiness. This should clear after a few cleans, but it depends on the window frame's condition. If the window cleaner has enough experience, he should be able to eliminate this quickly. Glass type. Hydrophilic versus hydrophobic. We only know the type of glass once we start cleaning. If you have hydrophilic glass, the water will rinse off as a sheet. When the water sheets off the glass, it quickly leaves the best results with no problems. If you have hydrophobic glass, the water will clump together in beads when it's rinsed off. If it's not rinsed properly, then this can leave spotting on your glass. We can still achieve flawless results as long as we give it the correct amount of rinsing to achieve the best results possible. We are not anti-traditional methods. We use the best tools for each job as it's required. Our staff are all trained to use hand tools as sometimes it is the best and the safest method. A water-fed pole is a self-drying process. It could be better for cleaning in places such as busy high streets at ground level, and of course you can't use a water-fed pole indoors, so we tend to multiple indoor sites using the traditional methods. This blog explains why we don't use ladders to clean windows. However, we understand that some customers may still prefer for someone to get up and close and personal. This is a customer's choice, and we hope we have given you some insight into why you should reconsider this way of thinking. Suppose you were to choose us for cleaning your windows. We will always do our utmost to ensure you receive nothing but excellent service. And hopefully we'll make you see that not using ladders to clean windows does make sense in these modern times. If we can help you further, then please don't hesitate to contact us.